There we go. Okay, that was weird. I don't know why sometimes it just doesn't know how to read my microphone. And then I'd like unplug it entirely, plug it in again. Then it goes, oh, okay, yeah, you have a mic. Ah, modern tech. Well, good evening, welcome, howdy. I see a Techno there. Hello there, Mr. Techno. I don't know if my other voice got wrecked by the damn OBS. I don't know what's been going on, but anyways, yeah. I'm getting my model loaded up real quick here, and then we'll start. We'll actually start. We'll actually get. Yeah. God damn it. Strong start. Next, my fan, I like a little fan for my phone that I use for tracking so it doesn't like overheat. Oh, there we go. Okay, now it's making noise. Okay. Yeah, okay, it wasn't making noise, so I'm like, I can't tell if it's actually working, and now it is. Okay. Yeah, this phone will get like pretty dang hot if I don't use a fan on it. Okay, there we go. Sorry about that. Ugh. Just my luck. All right. A good old scuff, you know. Can't have a stream without at least a little bit of scuff. In any case, I hope you all have had a good Tuesday so far. Oh God, I'm so small. I'm so small. Hold up. Yeah. There, that's a lot better now. And let me move my thing a little bit to the side here. There we go. I had to move myself a little bit there. Yeah, perfect though. Okay. All right, so yeah, I dropped a new video on YouTube at about 5:30ish, so that's about an hour and a half ago. That's pretty neat. That's pretty neat. Which I'll go over some of the details of the video on the stream. So just looks like more detail. Because usually with those videos I'll upload to YouTube, they're like news focused. I won't really go into too many details. Because I like keeping those a little bit on the shorter side of things. That's pretty who wants to like listen to like 30 or 40 minutes of like VTuber news. So there's a little bit more on the condensed side of things, but like it gives you just enough that you get the info that you need. And I do have links in those more news focused videos. So if you want to like go down the rabbit holes of those stories, so to speak, you can go there. So it leaves it up to people if they want to go dive deeper even more. All right, let's get Gunsmith Simulator online. Oh, I almost forgot the BGM. My BGM. Oh, and I got Splinter Cell loaded up and working now, so that should that should be fine for Friday stream. Let me see. Oh crud. What was the name of it? Oh god. Was it Katsumi or Kasumi? Kasumi Hori? Kasumi Hori Project, I think. Or Katsumi, there we go. Katsumi Hori Project. That's what it was. I'm like, what was the name of that artist? Frick. Frag. Let's just shuffle that playlist, I guess. Now we can shuffle it. Let us no shuffle. Shuffle. Let's go. Let's do loop and shuffle. We'll start with. We'll start with Sky Cruising. That's a good one to start with. Yeah, we'll start with that one. And then we'll let the shuffle do its magic. Okay, so we got the BGM ready to go. Let me see here. I'm gonna have to probably lower it a little bit. Okay, let me know if the music gets a little bit too loud once I start playing it. So. Okay, that's been the loud side of things. Let me lower it a little bit more. Okay. Okay, let me know how this sounds now. If it's like too low or anything like that. I can always crank it up a little bit. Yeah. Oh, thank you for the lurk, buddy. There you go. Sorry about that. I had to fudge with the audio a little bit. But yeah, just let me know if the audio's a little bit too low or too high. Either way, I can adjust it. Either way. At least I'll be playing a game where it's easier for me to alt-tab and all that out of there. It won't be hands-on because laundry. Okay, yeah, no worries. I'll be here for good another 2 hours or so. So, no problemo, my guy. You do what you need to do. But I will be getting hands-on because I got guns I need to fix. So let's boot her up. So let's get... Oh yeah, I need the display lighting. The display setting thingy, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, display lighting, that's the thing. There we go. Now we blend in a bit. All right, back to the shop, boys. When you're bored with the gun you bought at an auction, you can put it up for sale. If it's in better condition, it might fetch a better price. All right, hit Malachite. I do love me some Malachite. Oops. Hold on, let me lower myself a little bit. No, not the screen. Ah! Whoa. There we go. Just so I don't, get my body into the chat. I have big ears. All right. All right, let's see. I know last time we worked on some M1 Garands. We worked on an Arisaka, a lot of World War II, World War I era weapons last time. We also had a Mauser, the C96 Mauser. That was pretty cool. Oh, we have an AKM to work on. Okay. Oh, that's right, because we're going to do a new training. We're going to do like acid training. I get to put on the big boy gloves and all that stuff. All right, so we got the AKM. First developed in 1947 in the Soviet Union by Mikhail Kalashnikov, adopted the AKM name as the year was made on, as well as the famous Kalashnikov name. Gas-operated automatic rifle, chambered for 7.62 by 39 millimeter cartridge. Simple and cheap construction for a fully automatic weapon, as well as decent durability of the weapon in harsh conditions, quickly made it popular around the world as a good all-around automatic rifle. AK-47s for everyone. All right, so we got the AK. Let's go disassemble it real quick before we do all the work here. All right, so let's start. Let's get this little spring here. Get that mag out there. Get that grip out. Oops. Oh God. Oh yeah, there we go. I was like, how do I look around? I forgot the controls. It's been like a long time since I played this game. All right, so we got a bunch of springs in here. Arab weddings. Many Arab weddings. Many well, it's like kind of like how the F and foul was like, you know, the right arm of the free world. This was like the right arm of like the commie third world. Of course I talk shit, but I'm probably getting myself an AK at one point anyways, just because I like having a variety of weapons. I do want to have like a decent variety. I mean, like, I do have a Mosin, so I already got a potato rifle, so. I don't think I'll get an SKS, though, just because it's, like, that awkward middle child. Oh, hi, nice weapon. Oh, hello there. Hello there, Toon, welcome. Welcome to the stream. How you doing, buddy? Yeah, it's a pretty nice one. It definitely needs a lot of loving though, so we're about to work on that right now. We got some little clamps here, got some little bolts in there to take out. Yeah, we do a whole complete disassembly of this, a whole field strip of this baby before we start actually cooking. Probably to do like some acid treatments too, because apparently this thing has been through the works. So we're gonna get rid of some bits and pieces here. Let's see what else we got here. Oh, here we go. Get that punched out. Oh, here we go. The hammer, yeah. Oh, yeah. Let's get the hammer out of there. And oh, there we go. Hey there, Zoe. Welcome. Welcome to the stream. How you doing today? Good evening. Hope you're all doing good today. I know it's been a bit of a wild Tuesday. Let's move that. Let's get these out of here, because that's what's holding the stock in there. Oh, the stock butt. Oh my god. Speaking of, I need to get like one of those little shoulder pads or something like that. Because damn, whenever I use my Mosin, that shit freaking, it kicks like a mule. I'm doing alright. I am pretty exhausted since I slept maybe about 3 or 4 hours the last 2 days or so, but it's okay. I took like a 1 hour nap today, so that was pretty nice. And I'm pretty sure after stream, I'm just gonna just straight up just melt. So it'll be nice. Cause I don't think yesterday I would have rested a bit more, but I really wanted to get that video on YouTube dropped today. Cause it was like a news video. Oh, hello there, Simp. Welcome. Thank you for the lurk, buddy. Hope you're doing well, friend. But yeah, I'm hoping to, yeah, it was like a news video, so I kind of want to drop that quick, you know, like as quickly as I could, since, you know, when it comes to like news in general, you kind of want to drop that like pretty quick, because then, you know, it becomes less relevant over time. So I kind of I'd do a rush job on that one. But I was glad I got all knocked out pretty much yesterday, which that was bonkers. Hell yeah, buddy. Glad to hear, man. Welcome. Welcome. I'd say just talking about the news and doing some gun cleaning. I might go over some Gamescom. Gamescom? Yeah, it was Gamescom, I think. That event in Germany that just happened today. Probably talk about that today. Let's see. Okay, so got a couple parts here. There, let's get that out of there. Let's get everything out of here. Everything out of here. Oh, there we go. We got another little thingy here. So many small parts now. Because now we're at the part where it's like really, really tiny parts. Oh, you know, there's always drama. No, but luckily, no, luckily though, I'm not talking about drama, at least when it comes to my, those news segment videos that I've started working on now. I just released the first episode of it today. It dropped a little over an hour ago. But no, I'm leaning a lot more towards actual good news in the community. Just because, like you said, there's just so much drama out there. And it is really tiresome. And there's like probably a billion other people talking about it anyways. So I don't bother talking about it really. Unless someone asks me really. I'm not gonna really talk about it. I might talk about one thing though, because it is kind of important. That's like a little bit drama related. but I tend to stay away from drama unless it's like actually something that's like important. Oh yeah, no worries. Watch after stream. Hey, no worries. Appreciate it. I'm just letting people know it's out there. All right. A lot of rusted parts, some dirty parts. Okay, a lot of good parts at least. Did I have to acid treat some of this? All right, see the table. All right, some parts are dirty. Clean it with a rag. Yeah, so I gotta sand some parts. We'll do the sanding first. So that's gonna take me like to the other room. But yeah, what was I gonna do? Ooh, sandblasting. Let's do, yeah, all 8 of them. Power on, light on, dust collector on. I just dump it all in there. Oh, that's so cool. Oh, that is so cool. I guess like for really rusted parts, you can just sandblast them. Interesting. Dang, I kind of want to be a gunsmith really bad, 'cause I don't get to use shit like this. That's so neat. There we go. But what I was gonna say was, yeah, so the news I talked about, I guess I'll go in order a little bit. I know Mythos, they're an agency, and a lot of their talents are themed on Greek mythos. So a lot of their talents are based on the Greek gods, essentially the Greek pantheon. And they're having auditions for a new generation in a way. They just like announced that they're doing auditions. They're not starting it till end of August. So if you're looking for an agency to join or group to join, probably worth a look at. Check them out. And I think their talents do a whole variety of content too. So it's not like you'd be stuck in a niche in terms of the content you'd be doing. So, what else did they have? I have my boy Underworld Fox, really cool guy, really friendly guy. He's a South African VTuber. He usually streams. If you're in America, he's usually in the. He'll stream like early morning for us. Like it's about 6 or 7 a.m. About 7 a.m. more often. 7 a.m. Eastern time, so it's hella early. I'm only able to really catch it because I'm usually at work by then, so I'm able to have him on my like phone while I'm working. Like I like lurk his streams. I sometimes chat if I got like slow time at work, but yeah, he usually streams like really damn early for Americans. But he's a really cool dude, and he finally got his model because he was using a model that he got from like a giveaway for like a hot minute. And he only just finally got like a model, his own like personal model, like yesterday? Yes, yesterday. Yesterday was Monday. Yeah. You prefer oxidation. Do you want to proceed? Oh, that's for bluing. Okay. I thought there were protective stuff. Okay. Okay, there. Remember. Oh, okay, I have to repair it. So I have to get gas. Ugh. All right. I do delivery. Yeah, I ordered my gas. Let me get my gas. There we go. All right, gasolina acquired for the bluing machine. All right, it's full. Gotta turn on the heating. Oh, let me put on the stuff. I was gonna put on everything before I do that. All right, let's close the door. Good, door's closed. Good. All right, toggle heating. Work on the bluing tanks. All right, let's do this. All right, so rinse the parts in cold water and oxidize the parts in the blowing tank. Second, rinse in the cold water, then rinse the parts in hot water. Oh, I can clean the caustic soap solution first. Okay. All right. Dump it in there. Okay. Now we're gonna do it in the cold water rinse. Now I want to oxidize it, right? So that's in the hot bluing salts, I guess. Let do a thing in there. Okay. Now I'm gonna rinse it again in the cold water. Hey there, Bokuroku. Welcome. How you doing, buddy? Welcome to the stream. How you doing today? We're doing some gun cleaning and maintenance. And again, chat, let me know if the music is a bit on the loud side. You can always raise and lower it as we need it. So, okay, got my parts. Oh, I'm doing all right. Thank you. Appreciate it. Glad to have you all here tonight. We're doing some chatting about recent VTuber events and news and working on firearms. So, just a chill day. Of course, if you all happen to have any news or have something you want to talk about, feel free to bring it up too. This is more of a chilling stream day. So, yeah, like I was telling Zoe earlier, I tend to lean more towards the positive or good news. So it's a lot more on the chill side of things. Because again, there's just so much drama out there and so much crap. I like focusing more on just chilling good things going on. So we could definitely use more of that. Trying to remember what else. Who else had a debut? Oh yes. If any of you
chill.
Thank you for that. No chill here. It's all chill here. Only chill. But what was I saying? It's playing this kind of jazz. This is the loving music here. Damn. Smooth jazz, love 94. So there was an old radio station that I used to listen to growing up. That was called Love 94. And it was more of a it was the smooth jazz station growing up, and it was probably the best radio station I ever had. Who's the special person? What do you mean? Who, what? Wait, what? What special person? Nani? Did I miss something? Who's special person? You're all special. You, the chat is all special. They're all special people. They're all endearing. Yeah, bud. Ed? I'm confused. I'm confused. Okay, no woodworking. Alright, I gotta oil it. Alright, so, what was I gonna say? My goodness gracious. My mind slips. Oh yeah, V Fleet. If you're not familiar with them, I'll go over them real quick. The Jazz. Who's Jazz 4? Oh, oh, but the Boca's the end special. Oh, okay. I mixed. Okay, sorry, I'm a little bit dented. All right, cool. I get it now. Thank you. The jazz is for chat. It's for everyone. This is chill music. And if you're curious as to who's the artists, it is Katsumi Hori Project. Very nice chill jazz group. Tokyo, Japanese-based jazz and rock group. It's very comfy vibes, very good music, fantastic BGM. And for all you content creators out there, I have not been bonked for using their music yet on like YouTube or any of the platforms. So they're like kind of copyright safe. So just throwing it out there. Because they don't really say that, but they kind of pretty much are. So, okay, all right. So let's start putting this back together again. We got everything fixed. Let's do the bolt carrier. Where are you, baby? That's the barrel. There's so much crap. We'll just do this. We'll just work on the barrel. Let's work on this. Let's start putting all the green parts together. Okay. Put that on. Nice. Got the little arm guard on. Good. Get that. Oh yeah, let's get that. Get that cranked in, baby. What was this saying? Oh yeah, V Fleet. Right. Okay. So they're a VTuber group, right? That's they're all themed on ship girls and aircraft girls. So some of them are based off of American fighter jets or aircraft carriers, battleships, all that stuff. So if you're familiar with like strike witches or Contact Collection, or Azure Lane, they kind of play on those kind of themes. I'd be so lost playing this. Oh no, luckily this game is actually really, really friendly, because when you're trying to do all this gun maintenance stuff, it gives you a list, like you see on the top right. You have a whole list of stuff you need to do, all the parts you need to fix up. But really, what you can do is, like, as long as you see that it's green, that means you can work on it. So you just click and hold where it's green. That's it. They practically hold your hand through this, so I kind of like that. They don't do like a thing where it's like, all right, good luck. You know, they don't just throw you in there and say good luck. Trying to put all these little parts together and figure out the order to take it out. No, they generally they're pretty free about that. So I like this game. It's a lot more chill in that aspect. I kind of can just not think. There you go. Now, when you're actually dismantling and reassembling your firearm, you definitely have to remember all the steps, because a lot of small parts you can lose by accident or screw up if you don't put it in right. I wish they had me working on AR again. So ARs are actually not too bad. Like an AR-15. Not a Soviet high school exam. No, you don't get the drill where it's like, all right, you got to build this thing in like, you know, a minute or 2 minutes, I think. You'd like field strip it and like put it back together. No, you don't get that training. No, I would have really long failed. But then again, I'm also cleaning up rust and bluing it, so that takes time. Oh, there you go. And then put that in there. Let's get the stock finished up. There we go, looking good. Yeah, and the thing with V-Fleet too is they also work with museum ships, which, if you're familiar with the concept of a museum ship, those are usually ships that have like seen service. For example, like the USS Yorktown, Hornet, and these are ships that have seen active service in the military, in the U.S. military. But eventually they get decommissioned because they're they get put out of service. They're out of date. They're obsolete. Or, you know, in case of the Hornet, it's been, you know, an aircraft carrier since the 1940s, and it's way past that. So eventually they just get dry docked or, you know, left in a dock in, I think the Hornet's in San Diego. But now it's a museum. But in modern times, it's more of a museum. Because some of them get used for training exercises that the Navy will train up new trainees on or whatnot. But for the most part, the really old ones end up becoming like a museum ship. So they let people go to them, and it's essentially like a museum. You get to see all the inner workings of like an American battleship or aircraft carrier. And it just functions like a museum. It just happens to be like a giant battleship. So I think it's a pretty cool concept. In fact, I've been not to an American one, unfortunately. I would love to go to one. It's just most of them are in California. I don't really know many in the East Coast. I know there's like the USS Constitution, I think. And it's supposed to be like one of those old wooden ships. No English! Ah, shimatta. Naze sore tsukaimashita, ima. Hanashi chū datta kedo. そのチャンネルポイントリディームは英語を使いませんので、他の言語を使わなければなりません。スペイン語は今悪いけど、ラシア語もダメなので、今日本語だけ使います。まあ今は V フリートの話だったけど、むずい。まあもっと簡単な話をしよう。そしてそのリディームが終わった時が終わったら B フリーの話に戻ります。はい、そしてこの銃は大丈夫です。今はペイントつけましょうね。A にしましょう。はい、どんなパッドを使いますかな。 どうしようかな。これね、もう綺麗でしょうね。この木。今の茶色はすっごく綺麗けど、この木の色がすごく好き。これは本当の AK4757 AK47 ので、これはもう綺麗けど、なぜパターン使わなければならないな。どれにしようかな。これ、これにしようかな。ダメ。これ使ったけど、これ。なんで？そうっすね。これこれしようか。これ、いやー、これはね、ダメだな。これ、いや、それしますね。いや。戻ろう。それは、絶対見にくいだ。これにしよう。わかった。まあね。これでいいかな。これ、なるほどね。なるほど。はい、今日本語。ジャパニーズ、日本語です。はい、今日本語。大学で勉強しましたので、そして日本に住みましたので、ちょっと日本語わかりますけど、ペラペラではないけど、ペラペラじゃないけど、まあ話できる。まあね。あと1分。まあこれね。ここつけるか。このベースはなんでこの色だったな。これはすごくわかったな。いいね。もっとどうすればいいな。どうすればいい。これ、いやー、これはね、すごく見にくいだな。これもっと茶色見たいけど、欲しいけど、これで、まあね、そうしよう。そうしてここだ。いいね。チェリーウッド使わなければ。まあこれでいい。これ練習だけ。Okay, that was it. Yeah, that redeem only lasts about 5 minutes. But yes, that was Japanese. No, you those are your shots. It's all good. Oh my god. All right. So now we did the painting. Oh, well, I pointed at myself. All right, let's do the loading and unloading tests. So let's load this bad boy up. Huh? Oh, it's loaded. Okay. Pull on the charging handle. Where's the charging handle? Right here. Should be right here, no? Well, that's the bolt, right? Oh, there's your handle. Wait, hold up. Where's your charging handle? I'm used to an AR. Hold on. Pull on the charging handle. Okay, but I don't see the... Oh god, that was really weird. Where they had like, one of the ejectors was like back here. Entertain, not the Darwin Awards. Absolutely dented move by my part. local gun store guy casually blows his own brains out. Like, it is loaded now. Luckily, the safety is on, so. Oh, maybe to turn off the safety, perhaps. Oh, you tried the safety for like a TAC 10 or TAC 11. It's like right here, under here, like a MAC 10 or whatever. I was like, what the hell? Like it was right by like the trigger, like in the trigger group down here. Usually, like the safeties would be like on the sides of a gun. I play any instruments. I used to play guitar a good 2 years ago. Yeah, it's been a hot minute though, so not anymore. Cast the trigger. I wish it would show me where the. I wish it would show me where the charging handle is. So I don't. That's the trigger. That's the lever. Oh, there we go. Oh, because the safety. Okay. I just I just missed the fire selector lever. Then I was able to pull that. Okay, because I knew that was supposed to be like the thing. Like I knew that was supposed to be a charging handle, but it was just like, why wasn't it triggering? All right. Yeah, the guitar I played was more on the acoustic side of things, so it wasn't like one of the electric ones. It was more of a where's the safety mode? I don't think I have a safety. With the hammer selected, get charged. All right, set the full auto. Yep, full auto. Pull the trigger. All right. All right, pull on the charging handle. All right, change it to semi-auto. Fire trigger again. And there we go. Make sure safety's engaged. There we go. All right. There we go. That's finished. We're gonna go to the shooting range real quick. I like taking them to the shooting range before I actually drop them off. And I get to show you guys the shooting range, so. Wait, no, I don't want to take it. No, leave. Put it in there. Let's go. We'll go to the shooting range. But yeah, what I was gonna say was with V-Fleet, right? So like they work with the museum ships. And for example, there's a huge event called Carrier Con that happens every year over in San Diego. And that's on the USS Hornet. And it's a whole it's a whole anime convention that's held on the USS Hornet. So it's like a military and like anime convention. Really cool idea, really cool concept. I wish I could go this year, but rather I wish I could have gone this year, but it was just it's off Kai and other stuff this year. I couldn't really afford to go on multiple trips. I can only kind of do like one trip a year. Maybe if I was in a better financial situation, I could do like a second trip, but it's just not in the cards. Let's do 50 meters. But maybe next year, if my finances are a little bit better. Let's change to... There's full auto. Let's go to semi-auto. Let's see if I can go there. Yeah, that's nice. That's a good shot. Yeah, it's just like, you get to like, this is the fan service part of the game. Because all you do is shoot the guns, test a bit. Stop kicking the economy while it was down. I mean, for me, it hasn't really been that necessarily. It's just I had a lot of expenses that came up that, unfortunately, I had to take care of. But luckily, the last of it should be coming up. I had a lot of dental work I had to do this year, so that really screwed me up. But it's in the trunk. But I had my last dental procedure in like September, and then that's it. That's my last like medical expense, really. And then I should be able to actually start cracking down, locking in, and paying off everything pretty well. So once I have my debts a lot more manageable, then I can see about doing a trip. But for now, it's just one of those like, no, we gotta pay off the stuff first. Oh yes, yeah, that's the link to my Discord. Everyone's free to join. There's no 'Cause I know some VTubers, some streamers, so you have to be like a subscriber to even access the Discord. Oh, hey, G-Knight, welcome. Hey, man, how's your day been so far? It's been good, brother. How's your day been? We're just taking it easy. Oh, wait, I need to get the gun out of the car. Give me my AK. All right, just gonna put that in the box, and let's get him out of here. Hope your day's been good. Yes, like I was saying with V-Fleet, like I said, they do a lot of anime events. They've been doing a lot more meet and greets and stuff like that. They're on their 2nd year anniversary this week. So that's pretty awesome for them. What else did I have for them? I know I plan on making a YouTube video on just V-Fleet. Just to do like kind of like a deep dive on that agency in general. Been good, just working. Glad I'm able to relax now. Hell yeah, man. Yeah, I know that feel. I know that feel, brother. Yeah, I'll do a whole video on YouTube later. That's like a whole deep dive on V-Fleet, because they are pretty cool. And then I would like to do, I do have the script pretty much done for the like how to do a collab. So I'll do the recording for that, hopefully tomorrow and Thursday, so I can have that dropped by the weekend. I'll have it ready I'll upload it on the Monday. Let's see. Yeah, I guess we can start working on stuff. All right, we'll take, what do we want to work on today, chat? Okay, so we have an M4. I kind of work on the M4. We'll take that one. We got a Peacemaker, the Colt Peacemaker. We got a PPSH. That's impressive. And we got an Uzi. Okay. Technically, I can work on all 4 right now. So we'll start getting all these contracts up. The parts are usually pretty cheap. I should be able to afford whatever parts I need to do my upgrades. So I'll take all these contracts. I'll work on the M4 first, so this one I think seems like the most pain in the ass. Because yeah, looks like there's a bunch of stuff that baby needs to work on. Plus I want to shoot an M4. So we'll work on that. Let me see here. Where's my M4? Gun broker addiction. Oh, so here we're just doing repairs. We're in Gunsmith Simulator. All you do is just repair firearms. I can auction though. In fact, hold on. Let me dump this on the table, and I kind of want to see the auction real quick. Hold on. So you can auction a haunted Arisaka. Gun alert. Select any ones that you're looking for. We'll notify you anyone posts anything matching that item for selection. I'd probably put like the Mauser on there, because I love Mausers. Ooh, and then the Desert Eagle. Oh, that'd be cool. Oh, and the Tommy gun. Oh. Wow, Tepa, wow. That sounds like a cool one. Next we got the Glock, Arisaka, Lost Glock. Ooh, M59. I don't have a Spaz 12 in there. Oh, okay, I don't want to get that. No. I don't want to get it. I just want to look at the entry on it. I'm curious about the haunted Arisaka. But I don't have the money for that, so. Alright, let's do a diagnosis. First, let's take apart this M4. Get the mag out. Let's get your barrel off. Simpler guns. There we go. Get that out of there. Oh yeah, I see it, man. That thing is rusted to hell. There's a lot of really nasty spots here. And like you said, a lot of it's like destroyed. So we're definitely gonna have to do some tough loving on this baby. But what was I gonna say with V-Fleet? So yeah, they have their anniversary this week. They have a lot of. I think they have a stream like every night this week, so that's pretty cool. A lot of it are like collab streams. That's pretty neat. And I do appreciate their mission of trying to encourage, like, you know, people to visit museum ships and stuff like that. And I think it's cool that, you know, some museums I would say are like taking that approach to use like a modern medium or a modern form of media to kind of get people into it. I like how like Uma Musume, you know, that got a lot of young people into horse racing. So stuff like that, you know, I love things like that. I think it's really cool. And very, kind of pretty ingenious, if I may say so. And it's nice because there's a lot of stuff that I kind of don't want to die out. And you know, the older people are getting older, and they're gonna need some younger people that appreciate this kind of stuff to take over. So it's nice they have like some way of including younger people. You know, not just being like old boomers and be like, hell no, man, you get that ship girl, get that out of here. That horse girl, she's getting glued. No, I like that. I like they have a lot more open-minded approach to. And again, it only helps them out because they end up getting more people that want to visit these places, and that leads to them, like more people that are willing to donate or help support the museum. So that helps them kind of stay literally afloat. So there's no reason not to like try to court a younger audience into getting into this stuff. So I think it's pretty cool. I think it's a very neat and good project that they work on, that they do. I think one of the big guys too that's in V Fleet, he is such a nice person. I don't remember his exact name, but I know Pick and Pippa from FaZe, like she's worked with him a bunch. And I cannot wait till he does that collab with her, because they were gonna do a collab where she was gonna do like a haunted ship tour with him, but she had a lot of technical like ISP issues and internet problems literally the day they were gonna do it, and she was so upset about that. And Aaron Child's like, don't worry, it's not your fault. And the guy was so cool too. He's like, no, I get it, it's not your fault, you know, we can rank check it. You know, he was just so good about it. He was such a good sport. Because he could have been such like a, oh my god, I can't believe this bitch wasting my time. I find it interesting your Discord activity link goes to YouTube and not Twitch now. Huh? Also, ASMR stream when? How do you say that? What do you mean with the Discord activity thing? Oh, the activity. Wait. Oh, like on the activity section where it says, you know, your friend's playing a game or something like that, or your friend's streaming. That's weird. I don't know what makes it choose that. Because, I know, like, I have an event on my Discord page. Like, I make an event for every single stream I do. And that has, like, my Twitch one linked in. Oh, a screenshot? Thanks, boss. So I'm curious to see how that's working. Okay. Give me a second. I was making sure my fan was working. I don't want my PC to, not my PC, but my phone fan to melt. Send you a screenshot. Thank you. ASMR stream when? I don't know if I want to. Well, first I need a better mic to go down that rabbit hole if I want to do that. Two, I need to figure out what I'm going to do. Boomer coded dude cleans firearms. Is that the ASMR? God, there's some really wacky ASMR themes and concepts out there, and I'm like, I don't know how these people think of it. They're like, oh, your boyfriend dies, like, what was it? Boyfriend drives distracted and dies in a tragic car crash. Like, that's an ASMR, and I'm like, what the? Like, N64 ASMR, easy. Oh yeah, I love that Trident controller. Gun cleaning ASMR would be something. I mean, I do have a whole bunch of firearms I could clean. Just have the audio of me cleaning it in the background. Yeah, you like hearing the sound of that boar brush, don't you, baby? Or my barrel snake. Yeah. That's so cooked. Let me lube up that barrel first. Alright, what else needs fixing? I need to take this part out. Oh, yeah, little nuts in there. Speaking of the barrel snake, yeah. It's one hell of an innuendo. But yeah, I do plan on actually doing gun cleaning streams. Again. Again, I'll make sure I, read through TOS and I'll make sure I review the TOS and rules before I start doing it, but I kind of do want to do some gun cleaning streams. Yeah, you like me clean the barrel inside that barrel, don't you? Ooh, your barrel's really fouled. Oh my goodness. This is gonna take me all night to work on. Let's see. I'll show you a snake. I'll show you a barrel snake. Oh god, like the I believe the Mosin that got has like an actual rod, like an actual ramrod. What's the point of the sim? Basically, basically you run a gunsmith store. So you have clients, right? That'll send you requests to do different kinds of repairs on firearms. So for example, right now, this guy had multiple issues with his M4. There's parts that are dirty, so I just need to clean up the rag, just polish it up nicely. Some of the parts of it are really rusted, so I have to use a sandblaster to get rid of the rusts. And then some of them has parts that are just totally foobar, just destroyed. So I have to go and order new parts and get rid of the old bad parts. So we're gonna do some sandblasting first. Power light and get the dust collector going. Hello? Oh, I didn't click on the power. Okay. And yeah, all you do is do maintenance work on the firearms, and you do get to test. You get to shoot them as well. So it's cool. You get to test firearm after, and you just get back to your client and make money. That's it. It's kind of like a power wash simulator, but for gun enthusiasts. Okay, we gotta do some oxidation here. So let's get the gear on. Oh, 79%. Okay, that's not too bad. Oh wait, yep. Okay, so got a little rack here of all my parts that are not foobar, but really rusted. So I'll put it in here first. Hold on. My YouTube decided to say screw you. I'm still watching, yes. Start giving me the warnings. Okay, what did I do? Okay, I put in the soap. So now I'm gonna put it in this cold water rinse first. So let that bad boy rinse out. Now I'm gonna put it in over here in the hot salts. Get the oxidation going. Let's see, herder. AKP don't work no more. That's a rare cameo. My AKP don't work anymore. You see the parts, it's all just entirely rust. Just all rust. Alright, I gotta put this bad boy back in the cold water. And then we'll rinse the parts in the hot water. And there we go. That is done. Parts are now good. Parts are sanded. Let's go buy some new parts, because some parts are entirely screwed. I cannot save them. So I'll have to buy some new pieces here. So what do I need for the M4? Oh, it's not too many things. Okay, we'll go to the SMB first. Let's search for M4. M4 carbine. And we want a back sight. Let's add that to shopping cart. And then we're going to add in the ejection port. Ejection port cover. That one, yeah. Okay, so those parts are good. Let's buy that. Luckily, these parts are pretty damn cheap. So. It's not like real life. God. Actually, no, hell. Dude, when I was building my AK, when I originally got it, it didn't come with any sights. So I had to buy the iron sights for it. The front and rear sights alone cost me like 60 or 70 bucks. And I was like, ow. And that's like basic bitch iron sights too. Although to be fair, those were flip ones. So, cooler. But they do cost a bit more. So. Alright, so we're going to retrofit. We're going to buy some upgrades. and I ended up just getting a scope for it later on. But I'm probably gonna get a better scope for my AR because it's shitty Chinesium. It's a really low brand, or rather low. It's a very cheap brand. It's made of like pretty meh parts, so I'm gonna try to get a better scope for it. Let's search for hunting 1.4 by 35 millimeter. That's $200. Okay, and then the foregrip. Buy that, and you buy a silencer for it. Oh man, yeah. I wish the best of luck for Brendan Herrera. I hope he's successful in his campaign, because he'd be a pretty cool dude. I think just a regular silencer for this one. All right, we're within budget. Our budget was $410 for this project. We spent $344, so that was pretty good. All right, we got our parts. Let's do the unboxing. New parts need to be placed on the table. Go. We'll do the cleaning first. We'll clean and then we'll start messing around with the parts, because we'll replace the parts and then we'll put the gun back together again. Oh, this poor bolt, man. I mean, this poor receiver, man. Spin through the works. Yeah, how you doing, guys? How you doing, Zant? How you doing? You doing all right, man? Yeah, V Fleet's gonna have events this whole week. That's pretty awesome. Hey, Big Sleepy's brother. Oh, dude, I feel you, man. I don't know what it was about today, because I was dead ass exhausted too, like literally all day. I don't know what happened, but I just was like dead. Of course, it didn't help that I was making stuff yesterday, so I ended up like not really sleeping that much. There you go. Although I was kind of rushing content, so I was like, oh, damn it. If I didn't do the news video this week, I would have probably rested better, got more rest, but I was making a news video. And then, what else was I working on? I was working on something else. I don't have the other video almost ready to start actually like pound up, so. But I'm not doing that today, of course. Today I kind of want to just do the stream, just relax. Cool, that's all done. Parts are clean now. So now we just replace the old defective parts with the new good parts. So let's go swap out the bad rear sights, replace that. Place. And the receiver. I think that was it. Yeah. Because everything else was like an attachment, so I wasn't really replacing anything. Okay, we got oil. Only 3 parts? Okay, that's not bad at all. Okay, so we got this little thingy here. Let's oil that up a bit. Oil that baby up. Okay, that's oiled up. Oil this bit here. There we go. Because yeah, generally when you're trying to like, you know, lubricate or oil up your rifle while cleaning it, you kind of want to get all the parts that have like all the junctions. So all the parts are going to see a lot of the action. You want that to be like as lubricated as possible. Rather, you know, within reason, of course. You don't just slabber oil all over and call it a day. It's really like for the parts where there's a lot of motion in the gun. You kind of want that to be kind of lubed up. You know, because you don't want to dry shoot. It dip in oil and deep fry. All right, let's start putting this baby back together again. I wonder, can I work in the bulk carrier group? Will it even let me work in the bulk carrier group? Oh, it will. Sweet. The BCG. All right, looking good so far. And yeah, like once I get myself as refreshed on the TOS as possible, I'm pretty sure I should be fine as is with the way I'm thinking about doing my gun cleaning streams. The hour view, TOS, and the rules and all that before I do it, so I don't get my pee slapped. But I'm thinking sometime next month, I'll do like 2 gun cleaning streams, like actual real life gun cleaning streams. So it'll be like hand cam and your boy real life cleaning. So, because I got 2. What am I getting bonked for? I got 2 245s I need to clean up. I got a Colt 45 and a Smith & Wesson. No, sorry, no. Yeah, it's Smith & Wesson, yeah. 4506. I gotta clean those 2. So, once I get those babies dolled up, it'll be pretty ballin'. Ham cam. But yeah, it should be pretty cool. I'm excited. And I've never cleaned them before, so it'll be fun. I'll make sure to watch a bunch of YouTube tutorials though, and do some disassembling and reassembling. YouTube bonk? Oh. Yeah, fair. You like to clean that barrel, huh? But yeah, and you know, hopefully it could be a little bit educational too. Because I don't know many people that do, you know, I don't really know anyone that really does like gun cleaning streams on Twitch or the platforms really. You know, I don't really know people that really do gun cleaning streams. I know they have videos, sure, but I don't know anyone that really does cleaning. I know Sheena from Face Connect. She did her shotgun ones, which those are pretty cool. I like those streams a lot. Those were enjoyable. I was so happy when she like finally got it like working right. You know, like that satisfaction that she had when she fixed her Mossberg. It was so satisfying. Because I like watching people get into like firearms and stuff like that. And it can be pretty daunting. Luckily, they've really simplified firearms, I would say. Like, okay, because like the AR-15 nowadays, it's literally like adult Legos. Same thing like when building a computer, it's pretty much like adult Legos. Yeah, like part A goes to part B, you know. It's just simple, it's just following instructions, really. Because also too, if you buy a firearm like new, they usually come with like the manual, and they'll tell you like how to like field strip it, how to like disassemble it, and all this stuff. Like they'll give you the whole instructions on how to clean it and maintenance. So it's not to leave you high and dry. Now, unfortunately, the 2 my 245s that I have, they do not come with any instructions, because one was one from an auction, and the other one was actually they were both my dad's, and he gave them both to me. So no instructions. Adult Lego hobbies are great, for real, man, true and real. But yeah, I love it a lot. And again, they've really simplified it. Oh, that's what I could do too on the stream. I have the Tomoe Umari mag wrap. It's not like a magazine wrap for my AR-15. Puts like a little pattern on it. Let me see if I can find a picture of it. Hold up, chat. I think he still has it on the website. That's what it used to be. He still does. Okay. Shut up, dog. Shut up. Well, let me mute myself. All right, she finally calmed down. All right, 1 second. There, let's add that here. Let me see. Where did I save it to? I think I saved it to my pictures. Did I save it to that folder? I want to say I put it in that folder. All right. Yes, I did. Okay. There we go. Okay, so I bought this from Gacha Aloha about like a month or two ago, or a couple months ago. It finally came in like last month, but I got the shirt, and it came with this mag wrap too. So, and it works on any standard 5.56 AR-15 magazine. So it should work on my mags. So I'm gonna slap that bad boy on one of my mags. So I'm fully codified. Getting codified. I don't know if I'll ever use that magazine once I wrap it, though. You know what I mean? I'll probably just have it like as display. Because the mags really aren't even that expensive either. So it's one of those like, all right, you know, gotta buy myself another mag. That's not a big deal. Oh, I almost forgot too. Asunder Cobra. Thank you for following me on Kick. I did not mention earlier. It was a follow that happened while I was off stream. But Asunder Cobra, thank you for following me on Kick. I got so confused too because he had been following me on Twitch already. So I got so confused when I saw that notification on my thing, and I'm like, I thought he was already following me. Oh, it was on Kick now. Okay. But yeah, I'll probably put that mag wrap on one of my mags during one of the streams too. So it'll be like a little double feature. Alright, let's remove that source. I don't need it anymore. You served your purpose. Yeah, I'm excited. I'm really happy. I am really, really happy to make that work. Okay. Alright, sorry with that. It's not a digression. It was something really cool. And I love Tomoyo Mari. She's like one of my... It's weird because some people have like, you know, the Kami Ochi, right? And it's weird for me because I can't really say that I do have one. Because there's a couple that have been really, really huge influences for me. And ones I really, really appreciate. And I feel like I can't do it to just one person. And again, it's not like a love thing or anything like that. It's like I truly do appreciate them and their content and everything. They are genuine like inspirations to me. And I don't have like exactly one that's like, you know, this one. Although if I kind of had to be like forced, you know what I mean? Like if someone put like a gun to my head and said, hey, you know what, you can only like ever watch one VTuber ever, and that's it. Dude, I'd be like, just kill me. Just kill me. I like too many of them. Just pull the freaking trigger. I like too many of them. Call me a whore or whatever. But there's really too many of them that I do enjoy. Because they all bring something different. So I get all sorts of different like enjoyment from watching all these different streamers. So it's hard for me to just like get pigeonholed to just one person. Because like, to be honest, okay, like look, I love Saba, Gura, and whatnot. I love Saba a lot, but you know, sometimes I want to watch like a Tomoe stream, or sometimes I want to watch like a Pippa stream. You know, like, you know, I just have like I'm like a jack of all trades kind of guy. There's too many that I generally enjoy. Same, I like a lot too. I fell asleep in my chair while watching the stream. Hey, it's all good. It is all good. This is supposed to be a more comfy stream. So if you're relaxing, that is A-okay. Again, like this stream in general, like today, it's supposed to be a much more relaxing and just chill stream in general. So no worries. You know, I do feel bad if it's like boring anyone. But I'm just giving a heads up that this is a lot more on the, you know, on the chill side of things. So that's the kind of vibe we're going for today. Seriously, it seems like Tuesday kicked a lot of our asses. So I think we could use a little bit of chill. Especially before we head into Wednesday. Which, oh my god, it's already like almost Wednesday. So it's already like half of the week. That is insane. Like I could have sworn it was like just Sunday. But yeah, I know we have some new games coming up this week too. We have a Splinter Cell on Friday, and I believe I got it working now, so that should be good to go when we start streaming it on Friday. I'm excited to start playing it. All right, let's see. You need some repairs, my friend. Right, not repairs. Let's get some paint. What pattern do you want to go with? That one? Dude. Who's this one? Jojo? Hi, Jojo. To be honest, I was gonna watch Ruby today, but she's playing Rust, and I want to play more chill. I can't wait to watch Splinter Cell, by the way, if I can catch it. Oh yeah, yeah, no worries. No, dude, I wanted to watch Ruby today, but I fell asleep. Like I legit passed out on my computer. By the time I woke up, it was already like 6:30. So I'm like, well, I'm not watching anybody today. I'm just boned today, aren't I? Let me see. Yeah, this is today's gonna be my generally more chill day. Next week though, we're gonna be playing something a bit more fast paced. I'll be playing Suit for Hire next week, which if I could describe it, it's like John Wick and Hotline Miami. So it's like that kind of like gameplay. A lot of high speed, intense gunplay going on. So it's gonna be a lot more rushed, a lot more insane attacks and movements, and it's gonna be pretty cool. I've seen gameplay videos of it, and it's a fairly new game. It came out like in June this year, so it's a very new game. But I'm excited to like get into it. We'll use this print. Actually, I kind of want to do that one. Or I wish I had more like yeah, let's go with that one. Oh, I think the game crashed. Okay, it says I'm still streaming, but my game seems to have crashed though. Oh wait, no, okay. Whew. Oh, saved, thank God. I don't know what happened, there made a little hiccup there. Sounds good. I like Hotline Miami. Hell yeah. Now, I never played Hotline Miami, but I have seen like a lot of gameplay of it, and like one of my friends, he really loved the crap out of that game. There we go. Oh God, this is an abomination. Oh God. Okay, I'm not gonna use that paint job. Apparently that kills. Oh God, my game is like freezing up. Okay. I was so scared. I'm like, please don't crash. I play the hell out of it too. You should play it. Yeah, no, I definitely should, especially at this point, because it's not like it's like $60 or anything like that nowadays too. So I should definitely give it a shot. I know it's a little bit on the rough side because I think you had like one hit and then you die or something like that. I know it's a little bit, it's pretty punishing if I remember correctly. When you get the chance, of course. Yeah, no, I definitely do want to play it at some point. Let me see. Okay, I'm not gonna use that pattern. These patterns are bad, so I'm not gonna use that. What? Oh wait, hold on. Delete the paint. Oh my God. My poor gun. Come on. Come on, game. Don't die now. There we go. Okay, that paint job just straight up murders my game apparently. So let's not use that kind of paint. We'll stay away from that paint. There, we use that one. Sure. Okay, it's already painted with it. Okay. Let's do the scale a bit more. More metallic. Oh yeah, I like that a lot. Oh yeah, that looks pretty sick. There we go. Hit the mag too. All right, there we go. Oh, trade the attachments. So we're gonna put on some new attachments. All right, let's see here. I think we have scope, right? Scope, a foregrip, and a silencer. All right, what do we got here? Oh wait, I already bought the attachments. Hold on. Yeah, I'm about to say, I know I bought them. Like, what are you talking about, game? Trying to gaslight me? Actually, hold on. Uh-oh. Yeah, you down one hit, so you have to be very strategic the way you execute Nova. Ah. Wait, hold up. NPCs. Ah, I see. Hold on. Oh, God. There we go. And his headphone is starting to die, too. Because, like, it's at the point now where, like, if the cord is, like, slightly off, it just does not pick up any audio. Or rather, it picks up, like, half the audio. So I'll have to get some new headphones at some point. Which I really don't want to do, but... You know, it is what it is, my brothers. I mean, I've had these headphones now for like 5 years, 5-6 years. Yeah, about 5-6 years. So to be fair, they have lasted me a hot minute. I'm probably going to kill them at some point. All right. Got the attachments. Yeah, I definitely do. I definitely do have my eye on Hotline Miami. That is for sure. That has been like on the radar. So yeah, I do want to play it at some point. Get your scope on. Looking good. Let's get your foregrip on. Oh, that's pretty far back. I know my foregrip's like on mine. On my AR, mine's like right here, like near the front. Like it's a lot further. But interesting. He has it like right there. It's really close to the mag. Oh, whatever. Get some more tactical. There we go. Silencer's on. All right, let's go do a weapons check. Just test the firing mechanisms, the chambers. All right, so let's get the mag out, load it back up. Oh, there we go. Then let's pull the charging handle. That's back here. God, see, I love ARs. It's so easy to manipulate. There we go. That's safe. Okay. There we go. Pull the handle again. Change to semi. Alright, pull trigger. Alright. And charging handle pull. Change it to full auto, right? Yep. That's alright. Pull trigger. And that's good. Alright. So let's get the safety back on. And there we go. I'll put in the car for now. We'll take them all to the gun. We'll take them all to the gun range after I get everyone done. Then we'll drop them off. All right, what do you want to work on next, chat? We got a Colt Peacemaker. It's a revolver. We got a PPSH, old Russian submachine gun, World War II era, or an Uzi. What do you want to do? I'll give you all like 30 seconds. I'll take whatever's the first suggestion. If not, I'll pick one. The PP? Okay, we'll fix the PP. PP repair time. Look at that bad boy. The PPSH-41 Soviet submachine gun designed by Georgy Shpagin as a cheaper and simplified alternative to the PPD-40. It's sometimes called the burp gun because of the high fire rate. The gun is magazine-fed, select-fire submachine gun using an open bolt and blowback action. Largely stamped steel and loaded either a box or drum magazine, and fires 762 by 25 Tokarev rounds. Interesting. I remember seeing one of these in like Call of Duty 2, and I loved the shit out of this gun. It was so busted in multiplayer. Oh, what? A tangent rear sight. Gross. Keep it classic. It doesn't even add, it just adds weight to it, man. You're not even improving your accuracy or your range. My brother in Christ, you're just adding more weight to it. Whatever. Alright, so let's fix the PP. Time for PP repair. But yeah, this is a good vibe. Oh yeah, I see quite a bit of rust in this bad boy. You definitely need some loving. Definitely need some good loving here. What else happened in the news? Oh, Nyaru and sorry, no, I'll go with Alpha Beta first. But Alpha Beta, who's also from Videde, well, they're part of Videde. So here's the thing. For those unfamiliar, Videde is a VTuber group. Now, they're not a corporation and they're not an agency. It's literally just a group of like six right now. Six VTubers, 6 indie VTubers, and they just like collaborate with each other. They do some concerts together. They do like merch stuff together and stuff like that. And it's more like a cooperative kind of deal between the 6 of them. Because I know a lot of people get confused about them. They think that they're like a corporation or something like that, and no, they're definitely not. Which makes their work even more impressive because they don't have any corporate backing or any big backers. It's literally just them. So very impressive. But Itomo Umari, she's one of them. The military horse girl VTuber, she's one of them. And another one of the members of that group from her same group generation is Alpha Beta, who her talents a lot more lie in the singing aspect of things. God, her singing is so freaking incredible. If you haven't checked out her singing, I highly recommend her cover of Alicia from Expedition 33. Oh my god, dude. Girl has lungs. Rather, gills, because she's a beta fish. So, she's got some really sick gills. Oh, right there. I'm like, what do I need to fix? There we go. Yeah, she's really, really good. And she had another song too. It's like, Suiso 555 liters or 555 liter aquarium. That's her like original song. Also a banger. So she's got some really good ones. Oh, I don't need this anymore, right? Yeah, or these parts. Or she could like mass dump items, but whatever, it's fine. There we go. All right, that's done. I need to buy the upgrades. Upgrades, people. Do I have money for it? I should be able to afford it. All right, let's go to PPSH. Oh wow, a lot of it's freaking wrecked. Wow. Wow, look at the wow. So we need a bolt. We need a firing pin. Only $5 for the firing pin? That's not bad. We need a barrel. Rear sight type 1, okay. Okay, everything is like rear sight and like the barrel, okay. A rear sight holder type 1. And want the blade type 1. Rear sight blade type 1. We want a barrel. And a safety cocking lever. Oh, there it is. I see it down there. Hold on. Okay, we're missing one more thing here. The barrel. Which I don't seem to see it here. Oh, there it is. It's all the way at the very end. That should be everything for it. That's exactly, yep, the budget, yep. Exactly 365. Yeah, so it's right within budget. Alright. I think I still have enough money to do all my repairs. Alright, we got the new parts. We'll do the cleaning first, and then we'll start putting the parts together. Luckily, this one was a pretty simple fix. It's just removing some old parts that weren't good. Oh, Let me fix that. There we go. Let's do some cleaning here, some wiping. But yeah, oh, sorry, Alpha Beta. I got distracted. So, Alpha Beta, right? She finally moved out of her old house because she lives in Japan, so the places aren't really that big in general. But she was finally able to get into a bigger place, like an actual, like, I don't know if it's an actual house, but it's definitely much bigger than her old place. And she finally has space that she can dedicate to just her stream stuff and her singing stuff. So she has like dedicated areas to just do that. So that should help her out a lot with making that kind of content. And the thing with the VJ as well is they're all really freaking hard workers. I'm pretty sure all of them actually have full-time jobs, as well as you know, doing this VTubing or streaming stuff. So they you know, it's pretty rough. All right, there's Barrel. So yeah, it's pretty hard, you know, working a full-time job and doing all this too. So it's pretty awesome that she's able to get the stuff that she needs to make it even better and, you know, get it how she wants it. So big kudos to her. And it was something that she had really been trying to get like worked on for like a good hot minute. Like she did a whole fundraiser campaign to try to get that new place, and she managed to get it. So that's, you love to see it here. And then Nyaru, if you don't know her, she's a pretty cool idol VTuber, and she's been really good at educating people about like idol culture in general, as well as helping, you know, teach more people about VTubing and all that stuff. Really cool, really funny, pretty based too. But she, of course, you know, that stuff has to happen when you're on vacation. So she had some stuff that happened during vacation, not to her over there, but rather to her family back in the States. So there was a lot of stuff she had to deal with. Like she actually had to cancel like the rest of her trip. She'd like leave the trip early to come deal with it. So that kind of sucked, you know, because she lost out on her vacation time to go deal with a certain, like a crisis that happened. But so yeah, she's just a new living situations. So she's on hiatus for a hot minute to like early September. Hopefully, you know, hope she comes back sooner, or if not, I hope she comes back okay. And it's a really scary thing when you're a content creator or any of that stuff, especially if it's like, you know, your whole thing. Because like, let's say you go on vacation, right, or you have like a forced break, you're pretty much reliant on your fans really being there and stuff like that, you know, because they're like your income pretty much. Now she does have a job as well, so it's not like it's the sole income, but it does help a lot. But yeah, she was like really terrified that like people were just like, you know, just drop her because they're like, oh, she's not coming back, or, you know, she's gone for like a month, I'm done, you know. So it's very terrifying, and it's sad that a lot of VTubers can't really, or a lot of streamers and whatnot can't have that rest time because of that fear. Exactly. You're like, oh, you know, I'm gone for like a week, they're just gonna forget about me and move on to someone else. And it's sad, you know, because they, like, I get it, you know, that some people, you know, when they interests change, stuff happens, but yeah, it's kind of sad that they feel like they can't ever really take any time off, or, you know, they'd be in constant work mode or streamer mode all the time, and that's not healthy. And I do feel bad for them. Oh wait, what did I do? Okay, yeah, I can take it to the assembly. Yeah, I did that. Wait, what did I miss? Oh, right, I've got these parts. It was like all over there. Everyone, Alana was moving, she was out for some like 9 days. Oh yeah, dude, yeah. Yeah, and that's like really the only time she's really like taken off, you know. That's because she was moving, like not even like an actual vacation really. It was more just like whenever she takes time off, it's been because like she's had to, like something else has been going on, or like her compute, or like her ISP, when her ISP was screwing up, you know, for a hot minute. I feel like people that drop creators for a hiatus means they were never a fan to begin with, Oh, 100. I agree. No, I agree 100%. Because you know they're human too. You know, and especially like yeah, because Alana, she used to do like everyday streams too. So she used to not even really like take a weekend really. Because I remember when she started doing weekends. Because she used to like stream pretty much like almost every day, if not every day. And she eventually and then she eventually moved it so she'd have like, you know, 2 days off. Which I'm like, yeah, you kind of need like that time off. Especially because if you're like indie, you have like, you just have like, you have to do everything yourself, you know? Oh, I didn't have to do a weapon test? Interesting. Well, I kind of want to... I don't want to send it back yet. Wait, I want to put it... But I didn't want to put it away yet. Wait, it's gone. No, I want to test by the PPSH. No. I want to test it. Yeah, so like I totally understand when like they need to take a break or something like that. I totally get it. And I do feel bad that some of them can't feel like they can take breaks at all because of the fear. All right, let's do that. We'll do... It's not too bad. Do that. I want to make sure I get minimal damage. Okay. Alright, sweet deal. Okay, so what are we doing? What do we got, chat? Alright, so we got the PPSH done. I can't unfortunately test it in the shooting range. We got a Colt Peacemaker and the Uzi. We'll work on the Peacemaker, and then we'll do the Uzi last. Oh, a very rusted Peacemaker. Yikes. Alright, this is the Colt Peacemaker. 1872, William Mason and Charles Brickenhorst Richards in the U.S. The Colt Peacemaker, known as the Colt Single Action Army, Model P or SAA. Third generation model characterized by changing barrel thread pitch and a solid cylinder. Bushing, that's replacing the replaceable part from the first and second generations. Now it's also, if I remember correctly, this was also the gun that the revolver Ocelot uses. I believe his go-to was the single army action. That's pretty neat. Probably get to work on one of these bad puppies. So let's disassemble this guy. Let's see what's going on with him. Let's diagnose here. Definitely rust, so I'll probably have to sandblast a couple things, I think. Definitely have to sandblast this bad boy, because it definitely has seen better days. Trying to remember if there's anything else going on lately. Oh, I know there was a whole kerfluffle on or Twitter, because there was that one Vtuber who was like a miner asked him a question on his stream, and the guy proceeded to go like, "Hey, you're a miner," and then, you know, I'll explain what my thoughts on it afterwards, but he ended up like going along the lines of telling the miner to like pretty much kill themselves. It's like, if you're a miner in general in my chat or whatever in my stream, kill yourself and stuff like that, which I'll go over that in just a second. But let's just say it did not go well. And here are my thoughts on it. Hear me out. Now, I don't disagree with the guy for not wanting. Yeah, I heard about his name. Yeah, Panky VT. Yeah, it was that guy. And apparently the guy does like family content too, so it's definitely very adult stuff. But in any case, right, like no matter what, anyways, I would not tell a miner to kill themselves. I know, really hot take, like spicy hot take. So usually I'd go along with, see how I would have handled that situation would have been, hey, are you a minor? Yes. Okay, I'd like to ask you, please, do not engage my chat anymore. This is, purely 18 plus, adult stream. This is definitely not a space for minors. And if you have these issues, you should go reach out to like X resources or whatnot. Talk about that, because this is not the place to talk about it. First off, a stream is not a place you want to talk about stuff like I think they were talking about like trying to come out to their parents or something like that, which I'm like, that's already a pretty odd question to ask on a stream, because it puts the streamer in a really awkward position. Like, this is not the place to do this, man. This is a Wendy's. Like that's my take on it. Like, this is not kind of really the place to do that. Not really the best place to do that either, because it's really public, and then the chat's going on and stuff like that. So you might as well just ask 4chan. But in any case, right, I would tell the minor, hey, look, this is not the kind of place to do this. Also, you're a minor. I would ask you to please leave the stream. This is not, a minor-friendly space here. And then proceed, just like promptly ban them like right after that. That's what I would have done. That's how I would have handled it. Come back to me when you're 18. Come back to me when you're an adult. You can come watch stream again when you're an adult. That's it. That's how I would have handled it. Some people like to do the classic. You want to win a raffle for a PS5? Tell me tell me what year you were born. Or stuff like that. Maybe you're trying to be edgy, but you should never say it to a minor, in my opinion. Oh yeah, no, like, okay, I've made some edgy jokes before. But I think, yeah, like you said there, like, I think there's a fair line between, telling an edgy joke or being a little bit silly, engage a little silliness, and telling a minor to freaking kill themselves. Like, I think we can come to an agreement there that there's a difference here. Like, that's not okay. And he totally has the right to tell that, minor off, to be like, hey, get the hell out of my chat. But, tell them to kill themselves. Yeah, it's a little bit, maybe I'm soft. I don't know. I've made some edgy jokes too, but yeah, we can agree on that. I don't know, maybe I'm a bit soft. But I don't know, I just don't think it's okay to tell a minor to kill themselves. Really, even, and to be honest, I don't even want to literally say it to anyone, like even like a grown-ass adult. Cause like, I don't know. Maybe I'm not, maybe I'm just built different, or maybe I'm just weak. But I don't like telling like people to kill themselves, like especially real people. If it's like a game, sure. If it's like an actual person, I tend not really do that. Now, of course, might come up on banting with like a friend or something like that, But that's like, I'm not trying to be serious. I feel like, when you're actually trying to have the actual intent, and you're like, it's a little bit hot. I'm like, nah, I don't want to engage in that. Oh, the receiver got sand. Ugh. Yeah, I knew it. And you had to sandblast that shit. I've been told it so many times, it doesn't bother me anymore. That's me. It doesn't bother me. If someone says it to me, I don't care. I don't care if people say it to me. I just want personally really say it to other people. That's what I'm trying to get at. Like, whatever. You can say whatever you want to me. I don't really give a shit. I don't care. I'm too old for this shit. You can tell me whatever. I'd be like, all right, bro, sure, sure. I just don't really use it on other people, because I'm kind of like, I don't want to be that superior, but like I know that I can be better than that. I know I don't have to go to that level. That's what I'm trying to get out there. Like, I won't personally really tell someone to do that. If someone does it to me, I'm like, whatever, I just don't care. I'm not gonna throw a whole Google Docie or a whole go insane Waymo, or I'm not gonna make a 1,000,000-page docie on it. I'm just gonna be like, okay, bro. Like, whatever, boo. Have yourself a good day. What was the word for it? Keep yourself safe. Keep yourself safe. Oh wait, no, I don't want to board it. No. There we go. Yeah, and I feel like the way he handled it was pretty. Because the thing is too, he ended up making a whole edited clip. You know, like pretty like legit professional clip. Because I know my clips are pretty ghetto rigged. I don't really do that much editing in my clips, really. The only thing I edit really is just like my model in the corner of them. I need to figure out how to make nicer edits of my shorts. So I feel like that'd make them pop off a bit more. But I get so tired of just making stuff in general. But, you know, when I'm my own shop doing everything, I get tired. So I do admit I get a little bit lazy when it comes to my clips. So I do need to work on that more. What do you mean? Didn't I buy the parts? Oh, the coal. Shit. I totally forgot about that. He made a short thinking she goes perfectly fine, which is what really set people off. Yeah. That thing, it was a pretty, like, you know. I guess I'll send it back to PPSH. I can't do this shit with it anyways. Because, yeah, yeah. Yeah, because he made a whole, like, legit, like, a professional-looking, like, edit short, you know? So, like, he did that and posted it everywhere thinking that's a good idea. And it was like, about that, friend. Like, I would definitely not have clipped that at all. I would definitely not have tried to make that into like a short or anything like that. Nope. Cause yeah, that made a whole mess. Wait, I didn't buy the barrel? Oh wait, I forgot to actually grab the parts. I bought them, but I forgot to grab them from the box. Ay. Again, hot take, guys, and it is like that will give people ammunition to further regulate the internet. Yeah, honestly, yeah. So they go, oh look, you know, point right here. There's, you know, exhibit A right here. There's this guy doing this. Yeah, no, it does not. It just did not help the situation at all. It only made things like worse, really. And that has a whole lot of notoriety. Now, of course, there's a lot of people that are really like on board with him with like everything. Which, I mean, to be fair, he's not really, you know. The intent was just getting the guy like, or getting the minor not engaged in his chat anymore. Which, I mean, again, that's totally fair. You know, streamer should always have the right to determine, you know, who belongs in their chat. But again, tell them to kill themselves, maybe not the best move. Maybe not the right move there. Not the right play we'd want to make here. Especially when, you know, it's really easy to get, like, you know, shit on for literally existing. Doing something like that just puts, like, a target on yourself like that. It's just, ooh, like, why would you do that? I think people should say what they want, but there should be consequences of what you say. Oh, yeah. To be sure. No, man, I am a very big fan of the First Amendment. It's just I have the right to criticize someone when they say something really freaking dented. And people should have the right just, you know, to criticize me when I'm saying something dented. I mean, shoot. I mean, my short on YouTube. I mean, not my short, my freaking, you know, that video I posted on YouTube about Real Lure. I haven't seen any negative comments yet. I do have a couple of dislikes on it. And it's like, okay, that's fine. You know, people can disagree with me. I know there were a lot of people that also got really upset in that because they thought it was just pure like, oh, this is just, you know, male VTuber discrimination and, you know, just, you know, misandry against male VTubers and all that. And I'm just like, you have the right to be a dumbass, but everyone else has the right to call you out for being a dumbass. Oh yeah, 100%. Now, I don't support, you know, I don't really support cancellation campaigns. I think that's a different thing. But I do support being able to, you know, to have like competing speech, you know? Like, I believe in the marketplace. But I don't personally see why they would dislike it. I mean, no, I'll tell you why, Gina. Because there were, I can see the vision. Because there were some people that legitimately thought that this whole, like the whole Vtuber thing was just an example of misandry. Teach their own, I guess. There were some people that were like legitimately like arguing that it was just a sign of misandry because, you know, male VTubers, you know, so oppressed class or whatever. And I'm like, it's not that deep. I didn't say it in the video, but at least personally saying, I'll say it right now, it's not that deep. Again, the only thing I think Vtuber should have done better was they should have done better research on before they took the collab arrangement or doing that whole thing. They should have done more research. That's all I have to say on that. Like, in terms of their mistake, it's probably should have just done that. I don't mind. People can associate whatever the hell they want. Because, like, would you want someone that doesn't really want you to really even be there, you know? I agree about not being that deep. Yeah, it was like making like an Olympic pool out of like the inflatable kiddie pool. Oh, damn it. No, I didn't want to send it back. Yeah, I wanted to test it. I wanted to shoot it. No! I have to go buy one later. Damn it. I didn't want to send it back yet. Scheisse. Whatever, I guess we'll test the Uzi. Guess we'll test just the Uzi and the M4, I guess. Damn it. I didn't get to test any of the old weapons. I only tested the newer weapons. Son of a B. Yeah, it was a little bit crazy too, because some of them were like really adamant, at least on X, they're really adamant about being like, you know, no, they got really passionate about it. And I'm just like, dude, chill. Take a shot. And it's just like one little karaoke relay. It's not a big deal. There's plenty of other people that have done like collabs and stuff like that with male streamers and whatnot. So wouldn't you rather just want to work with people that, you know, that are more, you know, welcoming to you? I don't see the need to force people to have to collab with other people that, you know, they might not necessarily want to or anything like that. Like, it doesn't help anyone. So when you're forcing people to associate with each other, you're gonna get people that's gonna do it like out of malicious compliance. So they'll probably do like the least minimal effort, you know, just to get it out of the way. So it's not gonna come out good because they don't have their whole passion into it. They just do it just to get it done, you know, because they want to be like, you know, wash their hands of it as quickly as they can. And again, they already don't really want to be there, so the mood's already soured. So, just more quality perspective. Like, you're already worsening it by forcing this. And again, if you know, if a bunch of like, you know, if let's say like a male VTuber group, right, decide to do a thing and they don't want like any female VTubers to collab with them, fine, so be it. You know, personally, I don't care who I collab with, as long as we vibe well and, you know, we're able to like have like, you know, able to really like bounce off each other, have some kind of chemistry, then I'm cool with it. I don't mind. I guess it could be a thing with me being a bit on the older side of things. I kind of mellowed out a lot more. I definitely do feel like I've changed a lot since like my early 20s. But I feel like I'm at that point in my life now. Whether I had been at that point in my life. I've always been a generally pretty chill guy. I think even more so as of late. Where it takes a lot to really like piss me off. Or really like get me going. It's really hard to get me like, yeah, as long as you vibe, that's all that matters. Yeah, it's really hard to get me like really like not comfortable or not good. I've seen so much shit. And again, like I don't know, if someone wants to collab with me, I mean, I'm always, you know, just hit me up. I'm always, you know, I'm always available for chat about it. My schedule's a bit wonky though, because, you know, I work a full-time job and all that crap, so it makes it a little bit hard for scheduling. I just don't have the patience for bullshit anymore. Exactly. I think it's like that old person being tired of like pointless shit. Like, at the end of the day, what does this do for me? I mean, like, I'll just, I'll stream with, I'll collab with whoever the hell I want, whoever the hell wants to even have me. I'm cool with that. I'm not gonna try to, and I'm not gonna try to appease everybody, because come on, there's no way. You're not gonna appease everyone. Like, if Queso has freaking haters, if Shibidoki has haters, I mean, there's literally no point. Like, PewDiePie, Markiplier, they have their own haters. If they all have like all these big people that are like, on the more wholesome side of things, have haters, like, you're not gonna get everyone. You never will, and that's one thing you also have to learn too. If you're trying to make content or any of this other stuff here, is don't worry about trying to appease everyone, because you're not. It's an impossible goal, and you're just gonna drive yourself insane. And plus, you're not some Corporal Blorbo that's gonna have like the most milquetoast bland content possible. You want to, like, stand out. You want to do your own thing, and if you're gonna do your own thing, know that not everyone is gonna be cool with that. So just accept it, enjoy it. If you're cringe, be cringe. Be cringe and free. Just enjoy yourselves, and life is too damn short anyways. Like, and Kirsha Verstall too, she made a really good point, right? That's what I keep worrying about. What about I should stop? Yeah, no, I mean, if you feel yourself being too out there, feel free to think about it and then just like tune back stuff if you want to, but don't do it for the sake of like, just because, oh, I'm trying to attract more people, do this other stuff. Just do it if you want yourself to be better in general. What was I gonna say? Kirsha, right? Okay, yeah, just go for it. Yeah. No, Kirsha had a really good point where he was talking about, if you're afraid of your audience because, like, let's say you want to change up your content, or you want to like kind of go a little bit direction or do something else. If you're really afraid of that, then you haven't really built an audience, right? If you're terrified of your own audience, right? Because you want to have people that are kind of like loyal to you. People that are like, hey, we're here for you, and we don't mind doing content. No one's getting angry at the news, is a waste of time. The news itself, 9 times out of 10, is a waste of time. Oh yeah, dude, I don't even watch like any of the news on TV anymore. I just go on like X real quick, and someone will already be talking about it or whatever it is. Like 99% of like any like new event that's happened, I find out about like on X or whatever, or like I find out from Alana or Kirsha or Asmongold. Hell, even Leaflet. I just watch any of them, and that's where I get my news. But sometimes I watch Tectone. I don't really watch Tectone that much. I'm not really a big fan of him. I like some of his takes. I agree with him on some things. A lot I don't really agree with him on. He is entertaining. I will give him that. He's definitely an entertaining guy. And I like his call-outs with like Kirsha and like Donut Operator. So that's pretty cool. I like that stuff. But generally, I don't really watch him all that much. Can't watch those 4 too. I freaking love Leaflet so much. Really awesome person too. I got to do a meet and greet with her at Offkai, and oh my god, she's such a fantastic person. And because there was a guy, one of the guys that was like doing the meet and greet with her, like in line. Rather, he was ahead of me in line, so he got to meet and greet with her first. But he was like trying to give her, he was asking for her advice on a game that he was working on. And she was so patient with him. Like not like in like, it would have annoyed anyone else, but rather like she like gave him all the stuff he needed. It was like, hey, look, you're at this step of the process of making the game, you should do this and this and that and whatnot. And stuff like that. She was very, very like, she loves helping people out. She loves teaching people, and she's very passionate about gaming and stuff like that. It's very it's very awesome and refreshing to see, and it's just so wholesome. But when I see a Tectone, of which isn't much, take with a grain of salt. His self-awareness sometimes is refreshing. Oh yeah, no, there's some moments where he definitely has that ego, but he definitely does have a lot. He definitely does have a lot more moments of self-awareness, a lot more than a lot of streamers do. So I do give him credit for that. He used to not really be like that, because I remember like his days of like when he make videos on like not Z, Wuthering Waves and like gotcha games and stuff like that. It used to be pretty like Pirate Software-esque, where he'd be like, you know, he'd double down like, no, there's no way I'm ever wrong, you know, kind of deal. Or like, no, you're all freaking wrong, you're all dented, you know, stuff like that. Tecto's very blunt, and he seems like he genuinely enjoys the community. Yeah, I do like that too. I do like that too. He's very, you know, he's very transparent about stuff. He's very like, you know, he doesn't play games with people. I don't really see him as very manipulative. Same with Asmongold too. I do like they're both very like, you know, they'll tell you how it is. They're very, you know, they don't bullshit around. They tend to be pretty like genuine in what they're saying, which is, again, you know, the whole layer of genuineness. Kind of tired of the Pirate Software genre. Yeah, no, I didn't really follow much of it that much, just because I'm like, I don't really care about this guy. I just don't care about this dude. The only times I've heard about him were against my will. Okay, everything I learned about him was against my will. I didn't know he even existed until all this crap that dropped or whatever. I just don't care about the man. But I only bring him up though, because he had that personality where he is like, I am never wrong, you know? Like, there's no way I'm ever wrong. And he could not own ever being wrong or having any kind of self-awareness. Which that is just so egotistical. Like when he had that, like when he had that interview with that therapist or that psychologist or whatever, and that therapist was just like, huh, like almost the entire time, just listening to him. Knew about him for about a year, but I don't care for solo content. Same, I had a bad feeling about him. Dr. K, yeah, that interview with Dr. K, that shit was hilarious. That shit legit killed me. Because I'll give you some personal lore. I actually went into college as a psychology major because I wanted to be a clinical psychologist, like a therapist. Because I genuinely did want to like actually help people. That's the part I realized the entire industry of psychology is messed up and I think unsalvageable. And I don't think I would have saved that whole industry. And it's a lot more hot takes that I'm not going to share on here because we're trying to have a good time. But yeah, I like Dr. K too. But originally I wanted to go into psychology. So it was very, and actually my major is in psychology and Japanese language and culture. So yeah, it was very interesting seeing that stream from someone who did like study psychology and made it like, you know, his life for like, you know, almost half a decade. It was definitely very interesting to see that stream. Very entertaining for me, at least. But it was just like, it's just, I don't know, like I know at least on my streams, I try to have a lot of the self-awareness. Like, you know, there might be some times where like for a bit, I'll be like, no, you're all wrong. You know, I'll double down, you know, for a bit. Especially if I ever do like a hear me out kind of stream, I'll definitely like be like that, you know, because it's freaking funny as hell to sometimes do that. But I'm never like unironically like I'm never wrong. I take the Alex Jones and Pipkin Pippa method of self-awareness, where I will straight up admit, yeah, I'm kind of retarded. I full-heartedly accept that. I'm okay with being wrong. And, you know, if I do some really nuclear bad hot take, I totally deserve to be called out for it. I don't think I've had any such takes yet, though. Besides, oh wait, no, sorry. My one nuclear hot take. Don't tell minors to kill themselves. That's a hot take, apparently. Oh, Christ. What world are we in? What year are we on? Oh, God. All right, Uzi's done. I think. Almost done. Oh, I gotta finish the bump, the plate, the stock. But yeah, I do appreciate Tectone for definitely having a lot more self-awareness than many streamers do. It's very refreshing. I have lots of takes people consider call controversial, but I try to back them up. Oh yeah, no, I'll try to back it up too, of course. But if I know that I'm definitely wrong, like if I definitely like, you know that I'm wrong, I'm not gonna try to fight it, you know? People in the internet era are unhinged. Yeah. Oh no, definitely no. I'll try to back myself up if, you know, if I wholeheartedly believe that I'm correct. But what I mean though is more like I'm open to being wrong, you know? I can accept being wrong. Which some people just can't do. It's very hard for them to do. But I think I've already cleaned an Uzi before. I want to say I cleaned an Uzi. Okay, it doesn't have the same safety as a Mac 10. Interesting. I thought it did. I thought it was kind of similar. I thought it was similar to the Mac 10, but I guess not. All right, get the mag out. To be sure, you know. Where's the charging handle? Is it up here? Side? Is the charging handle on the side? Oh, it's up here. God, there's just like that circular thing. That is funky. All right, fire. Where's the fire safety? There it is. Fire control. Oh nope, not that. Damn it! I have to do this again. All right, charged, safe, pull trigger, and charge again. We're gonna go semi-auto, and then fire. Cock again. Let's go to full auto, and pull trigger again, and switch it back to safety. We'll finish the work on it. It's fine. I'm not gonna test it. I know I've tested an Uzi before. Enough humility to know when you're wrong. Enough arrogance to not be a doormat. Exactly. Yeah, there's a good fine line. There's a definitely good fine line. Because you definitely don't want to be just like, you know, let everyone just walk over you. Definitely. To be sure. Yeah, we'll test the Uzi. Why not? Let's go to shooting range real quick. Then I'll probably clean like one more gun. And I think we'll probably wrap up right after that. Yeah, definitely. You want to stand up for yourself, of course, you know, because if you don't stand up for yourself, you know, it's a little bit difficult to get others to stand up for you. You kind of want to, you definitely want to be able to stand up for yourself. Let's have other people stand up for you. Yeah, I'll clean up one more gun after this one, and I think we'll wrap up. Just because I'm dead ass tired. If I can be honest, Chief. Oh, I gotta do sighting. Oh, I gotta sight it. All right, fine. Take careful shots at the bullseye targets. Okay. Oh god, I can't see that. Dude, that front sight. Dude, why would you have that front sight there? I can't see it. Like, I can't see the red dot. Oh wow, that's like way to the left. Cause look, I was firing dead center. Yeah, that's way off. Okay, I'm gonna go like more to the right. Let's try to lower it a little bit, maybe. No. Actually, I didn't really need to lower it. Let's test that. Okay, that was a little bit too much. Let's fix that a little bit more. Like, there we go, like slightly. Like 1.5. Let's try that. Okay. Let's try it again. There you go, that's a lot better. Okay. Yes. There we go. Beautiful. Bellissima. All right, that's zeroed. This baby is cooked. All right, let's go home. Oh wait, I have my Uzi. I kind of want to shoot the Uzi a little bit. Do I have full auto? Yes, I do. All right, let's go to let's do 20. It's an SMG, so it's a more close range weapon. I know, spraying all over the place. There we go. Reloading. I'm gonna try to do a whole round of just a whole mag dump. That's just semi-auto. Just to see the grouping. Oh, safety's on. Whoops. Oh man, this is so beautiful out here too. See, this would be the dream for me, really. Like having my own gunsmithing shop and then having like, because in this game you have like a friend that owns this land. They let you borrow like the backyard area or the range. So I would love something like that in real life. Like, oh my god, dude, that'd be such the dream. Just repair guns and then just get to like test them out. One day. God. Sadly, I'm stuck being an office man. For now, at least. Yeah, that'd be pretty cool. Alright, so that's done. Let's send everything back to the clients. So let's go package up these boys. Send them back home. Send the Uzi home. Uzi's good. Alright. And let's get the M4. Then we'll clean up one more gun, and I think we'll call it there. Because, yeah, I am pretty damn dead tired. I thought I was in better shape today, but no time for this M4. I thought I was in better shape, but it's been a pretty rough day. All right, let's go send it back to clients. Send back, send back, send back. Okay. I'm proud of you. With these eyes and skills, you get a lot of orders. Come spending guns. I need to visit you and see how you work one day. I hope my previous rifle was easy because this one can be problematic. There are days it took me a lot of work to have it done. I believe it's time for new parts. Create new custom wind parts for my Winchester. Oh. Whenever you deal with it, send it to me as fast as possible. I need to check on it in the shooting range. Ooh, I finally get to make parts now. Cool. Wait, let me see who else has services. Milesburg is missing a trigger. I guess. Ooh, QBZ. Oh, the QBZ 97. Dang it, it's not the 95. Damn it. So, the QBZ 95 is like one of my favorite guns. I love it in Battlefield 3. Or the earlier Battlefield games like 3 and 4, I believe. And I also love it in Girls Frontline. It was like the gun that got me into Girls Frontline was QBZ 95. I guess we'll do Milesburg. Actually, no. We'll do this job for the old man. We'll do this one for the old man. We'll learn woodworking and then we'll call it there. I still haven't forgotten about that M1 Garand. We don't talk about the M1 Garand. That is easily like a job I do not ever want to remember. I never want to remember that damn job. I do not. That was like my least favorite job so far. Yeah, we'll start working on this. God, modernizing that M1 Garand was so sad. It was such a work of art that I just totally bastardized. Ugh. And the guy paid good money for it. But damn, paid good money for schlop. Absolutely disgusting boomer behavior. Alright, let's get this cleaned up. Ooh, a lot of small parts here. We're down to the part where it's like the mini parts here. Alright. Oh, get that out. Get all that out. Get all out of here. Get out of here. Oh. Do do do. Do 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 do. surprised how many small parts this thing has. The shotgun looked a lot simpler than it really is. I mean, it looked a lot simpler than, you know, how it is now. Look at all this shit. And it sucks too, because there's so many bar simulator games that are out, or they're coming, but they're just coming soon. And I'm like, damn it, because one of them was like a beach bar simulator. It's like, oh, I'm gonna play it on stream one day, but it's not, you know, it's not a thing yet. It's still like, it's not even like early access at all. It's like just it just has a Steam page. Not like, son of a bitch. I want. I do want to play Valhalla at some point, which that's like the cyberpunk bar game. I do want to play that one. That seems like a pretty fun one on stream. It's got anime, it's got waifus, it's got booze. So, you know, everything that's pretty on brand for this stream. Everything that's pretty on brand for us. And then, yeah, Friday we do have Sam Fisher. We're gonna have a Splinter Cell, so more action. And then next Tuesday we'll be playing Suit for Hire, so it's definitely gonna be a lot more action-y oriented. Trying to remember. Yeah, and for Gunsmith Simulator, I love this game, and it's gonna be my cozy game. So when there's like, let's say I don't want to stream a particular game on a certain day, we'll just do like a Gunsmith stream. Mostly like probably like in between game series or whatnot. You know, if I want a little break in between some games. But because generally I do want to try to finish a game entirely before I try to start anything else. Alright, some parts need to remove the old finish. Okay. Where's that at? Oh, over here. Okay. Wood finishing. Okay. Let's give him a nice finish. Varnish remover. All right. Ooh. Yikes. Yikes. You're looking pretty gnarly there, my friend. There we go. Let's clean up this stock too. Real quickaroonies. Yeah, I hope you're all enjoying. Hope you're all just, you know, having a good time. Again, this is supposed to be a lot more of a chill, laid back stream, more zen, which, you know, sometimes you just need. I know I needed this. So I don't think I would have been in the mindset to do Suit for Hire today. I would have been like, yeah, I'm just too damn tired. Definitely needed something laid back today. All right, this is marred. So, oh. Scraper, yeah, scrape all that off. Yeah, get that gunk off. There we go. Let's get rid of the stock. Get rid of this whole finish. There we go. All right, that's done. Where's the new finish? There it is. Let's get some fresh finish on this baby. Let's get, oh, that looks actually really nice. What the hell? Definitely a massive improvement. Holy shit. Dude, Grandpa's gonna be so freaking happy, dude. He's gonna be like, holy shit. Look at that. Look how polished that is. Damn, that is so pretty. So glossy. Now that is a good shine. I guess it could be like, I guess I'm gonna be like the Bob Ross of gun tubing or gunsmithing. Dude, I think I found my niche. The Bob Ross of gun maintenance. Like, there's no such thing as a mistake. It's just a happy accident. Sir, you put in the bolt carrier group backwards. Oops. There we go. I accidentally activated my my Siri. Oh god, no, I didn't mean to. No, I wasn't summoning you. Go away. Oh, it just said okay. No message of okay. I'm so sorry. I just told to get the hell out of my. I wasn't talking to you. I was just making a joke. It was a bit. I need oil, right? Oh god, I got distracted by that. I got stun locked by my phone. Oh god. All right, oil them up, oil them up. Oh yeah, get that lube on it. Oh yeah, lube it up. Bob Ross of gun tubing. That's pretty powerful. That's a very powerful statement. I think that's what we'll do. I'll also mostly do I'll mostly do gaming streams. Just because like it's a lot easier for me to do, and I only have so many guns, and I don't really go shooting all that much, so I don't really have to clean all that much. Because dude, shooting's expensive, man. Ammo's expensive. Like even buying like 22s is a little bit like, ugh. And of course, I don't have any 22s. I only have like 5.56s, 7.62s, 45s. I mean, 9mm isn't too bad, so I could always go with the 9mm. But it'd really be just me cleaning my pistol every time, really, because I have a lot of pistols, but when it comes to like rifles and long guns, I have like barely any. I only have like the 2 rifles. Everything else I have are pistols. I have like 5 pistols. Let me see. 1. So I got my carry. I have my Jericho. I have my Glock. So my Glock clone, my American Glock clone. Okay, I have like 5 handguns. It's a little bit silly. I might be a little bit full of handguns there. But my long gun department is kind of lacking. It's more of a space thing now at this point than anything else, because I don't have like a gun safe or anything, which I should. But just where do I put it? Because I don't really have much room, and I don't want to leave it in my garage. Like I would leave it in my room, because that's gonna be by me at all times. But it is what it is. Things to think about. Plus, the safes are heavy as fuck, so I have to move that around and like assemble it and all that crap. And I don't really feel like dealing with that right now. And my closet's not really that big, so my room is actually not really that big. My house is a decent size, but my room is not that big, so it's like if I clean up a bunch of space in my closet, I probably could get away with it. I do have some stuff that I should just like dump. Because I have stuff that I have like in boxes from like when I moved here that I still have not really gone through because I just haven't really had to bother with them. So I should probably just start downsizing a lot of my crap. Honestly, if I may be real. Because I mean, if it hasn't seen the light of day in like the last like couple of years, chances are I don't really need it, you know? It's like that quote from that lady where she's like, does this spark joy? Not really, it's just there. Although I do have some stuff that's like sentimental, but I mean, you could make that argument for so much crap. But it's like, do I actually have to use it, or I'm actually going to need it at some point? No. Okay. No. It's a little bit tough too, because the genes are not in my favor, because my family is Cuban. So we've, and you know, from Spain. So we've dealt with you know, totalitarian governments suddenly coming in and taking all your shit. So you'd want to try to hide as much of your shit as you could in as many crawl spaces as you can, so you know you don't lose all your shit. We're like used to that, so it's, you know, sometimes it gets a bit harder to not have a whole lot of shit. Luckily I don't have too much, but that's a cope. I do have too much because there's shit that I've not even like touched in years that I should just get rid of. Just donate or just get rid of. I would definitely love to have. Luckily, like it's not like a mess, you know, because I can actually walk and I have like the floor is clear. The floor is clear. It's just my closet is full of boxes. It's just boxes really that I need to get rid of. But it's not like, you know, random shit lying around everywhere, which that's a big fear. Definitely ain't like the show on Hoarders. Oh my god, dude, seeing the people on Hoarders, holy crap. I'm like, how do you live like that, dude? Like, I thought I was bad. Damn, bro. It's not just boxes in like one little closet that nobody ever has to go into. That's not a big deal. Damn. Well, to be fair, a bunch of my boxes are actually of anime figures, which I don't really put on display anymore. So I have like a small, like I have a detail, which is like a glass cabinet. Where I have a bunch of figures on display, but you know, I don't really display a lot of the figures that much. So I don't know. There's probably some I should probably just sell or donate or do a giveaway. In fact, maybe I could do that for like a giveaway as like an incentive. I'll do a little showcase of them, and then we'll do a giveaway of them. Yeah, that could be a good idea, actually. Yeah, I like that. Oh, damn it, YouTube. That thing where it's like, are you still watching? Yes. I'm still watching this, damn it. Don't you dare interrupt me. I'm enjoying this. I'm having a good time. Chat having a good time. Alright, we're almost done here. We only got like one more thing to really work on, and I'll take it to the range real quick. And then we'll wrap things up. Alright, finish work. Let's go test out the shooting range. I finally have a shotgun. So we can do like the clay shooting. We can finally shoot some clay. This is great. I'm glad. Are you not entertained? It's all good. I'm glad. I'm glad this is going to be a little bit enjoyable for people. Because this is a lot more on the laid back side, so it can be a little bit, you know, a little bit daunting, you know. Because so much people are not really into, you know, the chiller side of things. They're more into like, all right, I need to see this guy do like a million things. Okay. We'll do that one. Do some trap shooting. Oh wait, there we go. We'll shoot from one position. Go to position 8. Follow the instructions. Okay. Let's go here. Press G to throw a disc. At a 20 thrown disc, the game mode will end. Did I hit anything? Oh god, I'm bad at this. Oh, I hit that one. Okay, I'm not doing too bad. Nice. Oh, I missed that one. I got too far. Oh, God, I'm so bad at this. Don't take me skeet shooting. I'm pretty god-awful at this. Well, it's my first time, really, so, to be fair. Which, actually, to be fair, I've actually never shot a shotgun before. I know, wild. I've only shot rifles and pistols, really. I would love to shoot a shotgun, though. I hear shotguns are actually pretty refreshing. Because you might get scared of the kickback and that stuff, but, you know, shotguns are really well built to really handle the recoil. It's just, you have to be smart with your body, you know? Oh, whoops. Shotguns are fun. I love my 12 gauge. Ooh, good to know. Good to know. Yeah, I definitely feel like I would enjoy a shotgun. Air shooting, but you can still improve. Yeah, I know. Oh, that's my first time skeet shooting. Give me a break. Okay. So let's go take this back to the shop, and then we're going to wrap things up. But yeah, it's about... it's about 9:30. So yeah, we're just about 2.5 hours. I think that's good. That's good. 2.5 to 3 hours. That's about how long I'll go. And again, I'm just dead ass tired. If I can be real with you, chatters. Your boy is. I feel my age. Well, if they didn't kick my ass so much, I would probably go for like another half hour or so. But Like, I'm legit, like, dying. Nice. Prohibition. Nice. Alright, simple job. We'll send that back to old man Jenkins. About shooting. Oh, yeah, I already heard about that. Close quarter battles, you can go there to the car. Don't destroy anything there. We're using sometimes too. Dark, good, and bad targets. You can be fast and accurate. Okay. Sweet deal. Yeah. It's all good. People won't get tired. Yeah. No, it's been a long day. It's been a really long ass day. But I think we did pretty good. We had a pretty good stream here. It was pretty solid. It was just nice and chill. You know, good wind down on the Tuesday with some Bob Ross gun tubing, gunsmithing. Friday, we'll be back online with more. With Splinter Cell. We'll start Splinter Cell on Friday. Saturday, we'll be doing some more Jedi Survivor. And then Sunday, we'll be playing Mass Effect 2. I am pumped as hell. I love Mass Effect 2, so I'm really excited to get into that one. Also Splinter Cell 2. I've never played the original Splinter Cell, so I'm really pumped up for that one too. I've only played like Pandora Tomorrow and a little bit of Blacklists. Sorry, no, and Double Agents, which Double Agent no one talks about. So, yeah. But in any case, thank you for joining me today. Already saved. All right, let's go wrap things up here. Let's see who do we got here? Yeah, we got a couple people here. All right. I think we can do a raid tonight. Who do we want to raid? Let me see who I got as a moody. Sorry, Katsumi Horty. I have to mute you real quick while I look around. Oh God. Oh, let's see. Now, Fufi's gonna be done in like 30 minutes, so I'm not gonna raid her. Let me see any small fries like me. Any smaller fries? Thank you. She was fun. Glad I was able to catch you. Yeah, no, thank you for coming by. I'd have here. Stick on by for just a second here. We'll do a raid. Let's see. Riri's playing Rust still. She's still online. Damn. Let me see. Retro House. What's he doing? Oh, he's seen some artwork. Let's see. Let me see who's online real quick. Give me un segundito, señores. Let me see. I might be able to raid Sheena. I like Sheena. And I was talking about her earlier today, so it's only fair. She's making a taco pea charm. Okay. Amanogawa Sheena. Probably won't let me raid her, but if it doesn't. Oh, follower, subscriber only? Okay, yeah, that's fine. All right, let's go raid Sheena, okay, guys? Give some love to our favorite Mima, okay? Oh, we have a raid message. Shoot. Let's see if I have it. Shit. I know we have a raid message. Give me a second. So in case you want to do it too, we'll go use that, okay? Did I put that here? Damn it. Where is it? I know I had the message somewhere. Possum Party. I think it was Possum Party. Did I not save that message? No, I didn't save that. Oh wait, I put it here maybe. No, I didn't. What the hell? Where did I save that? Greeting Raiders? No, not that text file. Okay, never mind. Okay, well, here, we'll do Possum Party has arrived. And do raid. Oh God, why did I do that? No! Stop! Possum Party. I'm so bad at this, guys. Alright. Give me a second. I'll get the message right up in a second. I should make that as a command, too. Oh, well. I didn't get to finish writing the message.